Welcome to GabTalks, where we provide tools, tips, and techniques to help your life and business be easier, better, and faster. Hello, hello. How are you today? I am Gabriella, and this is GabTalks, and we are bringing to you another episode of Success Tips from Experts. Today, I am so excited to bring to you my friend Robin Smith. Hey, Robin.
Hey, how are you?
I am awesome. Oh my goodness. So Robin and I met on social media more than 5 years ago, and I've gotten to know her to be the expert that she is in social media. Robin, can you please tell our audience what it is that makes you the expert that you are?
Thank you so much for having me. Yes, so I actually started my background many, many years ago. I was the science geek. I always make the joke, Amy Farrah Fowler from Big Bang Theory. Yeah, that was me. Okay. I worked in a research lab. And in doing that, I actually learned a lot about mythology, things that need to happen every single day.
Yeah,
And that's really what social media is. Social media is showing up every single day when you say you're going to, which is why scheduling is so important. And we'll talk more about that, definitely, I'm sure. But that's really what it
absolutely.
is. Most of the time, people are always so confused about what to do on social media. And that's really where I come in, take what I've already done, take what I used to learn and what I studied, and actually was able to mold that into what I'm doing now with myself as well as my clients.
Awesome. Well, let's talk for a moment about what it is that you used to do and how it is that you were able to take all of that to become the expert that you are today. Give us a little history about you.
Sure. So I went to college. Like I said, I was a scientist. I worked in a research lab. We studied breast cancer. And I always joke, I got married and my husband got deployed shortly after. And I was like, what am I going to do? I was living in an apartment by myself with my husband on the other side of the world. I was bored out of my mind. So I started looking online, finding something to do. And that's really where I found a side hustle, started building that up. And I've soon learned that social media was the answer to build that hustle.
Mhm.
And in doing that, I kind of realized that really, as I said, social media comes down to doing something on a daily basis or weekly basis and everything. That I took the science lab geek of me and actually turned it into a whole idea of what to use and what I started using on social media. And in doing that, I was able to grow my Instagram and I was able to grow Facebook and I was able to grow YouTube and growing from there and building up and sharing more with people. And it's funny, people started coming to me with
Huh?
questions.
Like
And I was
me?
like, I was like you, yeah. And I was like, oh, no, 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 no. Like, I don't teach. This is not the kind of person that I am. I was the science geek, as I said, I didn't like being in front of people. I still don't like being in front of people. I'm not going to lie, my hands are all sweaty right now. But it's the truth. It's really what happened. But I was able to kind of get past that and realize that, what? People needed my help. It was my job to show up to help them.
Hmm.
And that's really where my whole business kind of took off, was me getting out of my own shell and realizing I didn't want to be selfish. I wanted to help people. And my mom always jokes I should have been a teacher, and now I'm teaching something different. So
I love that. That's so awesome. You and I are like kindred spirits in that way. I just love it. I like being on Zoom, but when I have to be in front of people in a room, my hands and my pulse, I'm the same way.
yeah.
Hello, hello, awesome listener. Thank you so much for joining us today at GabTalks Success Tips from Experts. We're going to take a short break and say thank you to our sponsors. It is through the generous support of these sponsors that we are able to bring to you these amazing experts that are sharing their best tips for your success. So please listen to what our sponsors have to say, and hopefully they're going to inspire you that you're going to click their links and go support them.
It's time to take a vacation from processed foods. The ultimate lifestyle transformation kit will upgrade the way you look, feel, and perform, or will give you your money back, guaranteed. By taking a vacation from processed foods, you will detoxify your organs, cleanse your cells, and remove chemicals from your gut. And once you begin to nourish your cells and balance your hormones, you may notice increased energy, lower stress, deeper sleep, heightened mental clarity, improved digestion, and sexy lean muscle. Any of that sound interesting to you? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. You already eat every day, and what you eat really matters. This is your chance to upgrade your food, upgrade your health, and upgrade your life.
This is Tony Stark Polici, copywriter, marketing consultant, and author. And I have a question for you. If you could take $20 and turn it into 1,000 or 5,000 or 10,000 or 100,000, would you do it? Well, you can. And it's not through gambling. It's not investing in the stock market. It's by buying this book. That's right, my book. This was voted number 9 out of the top 100 best copywriting books ever written. And I wrote it for you, for business owners, to help you write better emails, better sales copy, better advertisement, to communicate better in all of your marketing and business communications. This book will change your business and your life. Try it. You're going to love it.
So I had this awesome conversation with you before we came on, and I asked you about what or who inspired you. And you and I know this same person, and I too take some of my inspiration from them. So please tell our audience about who it is that inspires you and why.
So I absolutely positively love to follow the great Ray Higdon. And I'll tell you why more than anything. I've gone through tons of his training. I've gone to, every training he's probably ever had. I've probably taken every course he's ever done. I have that book as well. Actually, it's over there. So I've done that. But really for me, what it is it's probably been 3 or 4 years now, but he actually started doing a Ray Daily, which is a training. Yeah, which is a training he would do. And it was 9 a.m. And what I started doing was I would actually watch it or listen to it the next day while I was running. And a lot of it, more than anything, was motivational. And that's kind of, you get that mindset, you know about that. You get that mindset in your brain. You have to break certain things in your mind before you can really have success. And more than anything, that's what I learned from him, that I had certain blocks in my mind that were preventing me from getting to the next level. One of them, which I learned, was my dad loved my parents to death, but my dad had this thing: if you didn't have a 9-to-5 job Monday through Friday, it didn't count. So when I left my lab work, because I was making good money from home, to tell my parents that was one of the hardest things I ever did. And then it came out, listening to Ray Higdon all these years later about this, that was something my parents instilled with me, that I had to get through, that it was okay to work 2 hours a day. Right? It was okay to do that. You know what I mean? Like, it was okay not just to do a 9-to-5, not to have the pension, not to have the retirement fund that way, and everything like that. It was okay. And once I did that, it was amazing what happened to my own business personally, and what I was able to do for my audience and everything, that I was able to kind of help them realize, yes, you might be hitting that brick wall. You got to find out why that brick wall's there and break through it. And really, that comes back to Ray Higdon.
That is awesome and super inspiring. Now I got to go back and listen to those again and go check out what he's doing, because I'm in that large group of his on Facebook, and I just haven't been super active over there. So I definitely have to go back and take a look. So I'm going to ask you, if you were able to go back to that 20-year-old self and say, I recommend you do this one thing differently, and that will propel you to success that much faster, what would that one thing be?
For me, and it kind of goes back to what I was just saying, was actually be you. Do what you want to do. Because it was something I didn't. I pretended to fit in this mold of other people for so long. And, I'm an introvert. Okay. I kind of said this before. I am an introvert. Okay. I am, but that's me, I am the science geek. I, love Star Wars. I love Disney. I love that. That's the kind of person that I am. I would much rather be home watching a Star Wars on TV or Disney Plus or whatever it is, then I would love, being out with people or anything like that. I could care less about going to the bar. But you know what? When I was 21 years old, I did that because that's what we did, I should have, and I wish somebody would have told me it's okay to be you. It's okay to be the person you are, because there's other people like you,
right?
There really are. You don't realize it. So that's what I'm trying to, very, very much. I have a son. I'm trying to instill that in him now, is to be you, to do the things you like. Don't worry about everybody else. follow what's important in your heart, more than anything.
My gosh, this is why I gravitated to you 5 years ago. You and I are such kindred spirits. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to open up the floor to you for a few minutes because, I have learned so much from you in the time that we've known each other. I've taken a couple of your courses myself, and I really am inspired by you. Will you please tell our audience what your tips for success are that they can take away from listening to you today and go implement themselves?
Sure. So social media, as I said, really comes down to one thing: showing up. And that's the biggest thing of all. Okay. And showing up as you, because most of the time, sadly, we know if you're building a business online using social media, 9 times out of 10, it's buy my juice,
Right.
kind of thing. We don't care. Nobody cares about your juice. I'll be honest, nobody cares about your juice, but they're going to get to know you. And if they get to know you a little better, kind of like, Gabrielle just said, hey, you know what? She just said, wow, we're the same. So what's going to happen? The next time she's watching TV or something like that, she's going to think, you know what? Robin might like this. I should talk to Robin. So she's going to send me a message. We could get talking about personal stuff, which could then lead into business. So that's really what I want you to put out there when you're thinking about what to put on social media is, what do you like? First and foremost, what do you like? What do you do on a daily basis? And I've had people tell me, my life is boring. I don't do anything. I don't care. You do not have a boring life. Okay. I have people that I've worked with who literally take pictures of everything they eat, everything. Okay. From snacks and everything like that. And they build a following and they build a business around the pictures of what they eat.
Right.
You don't
I know
have
those people too.
You know those people too, right? You
Yeah.
don't have to go to the Bahamas on the weekend and take a ton of pictures. You don't have to be sitting on the beach in this luxury house or anything like that. Right now I'm sitting in my kitchen. Okay. If you couldn't tell, that's what I do. This is me. I'll be honest. I can show this real quick here. My son has a Lego sitting on the table. Okay. But you know what? That's what we like. I take pictures of Legos all the time. And I'm sure every mom can agree with me that has had Legos all over the place,
I spend so much time on Zoom. I love Zoom that this is me. This is my coffee cup every day.
Yes. I see you're a mute.
You, I love it. All right. Yes. Let us in on a few more of your awesome, amazing tips.
Sure. So what you want to be doing is you want to be posting more about yourself and getting to know you and less about your business. I know people say the 80-20 rule. It really is true. Okay. Really is 100% true. I'm not saying you can't talk about your business. You should be talking about your business. Okay. I mean, Nike doesn't go out there and not have the swoosh on the shirts, right? So you do need to be doing that, but they've also built the brand around it. And that's really what you need to do.
Yeah.
The next thing of all is you really need to have somewhere you can send people. Okay. Preferably an automation aspect. Okay. So get them on your email list. And I will be 100% honest. Okay. Gabrielle, you were around, so you might even remember this. You need to get them on your email list because you don't own social media. As much as I love social media, things happen. Accounts go away. And I will tell you, I lost my Facebook group, 5,000 and some people. It disappeared for 30 days. It came back, but it disappeared for 30 days. Yeah. Luckily, I had people on my email list. I was able to get them to contact Facebook and be like, yo, what happened? Fix this. Yeah. And like I said, ultimately it happened. Okay. So you need to get people off of social media, whether you get their number for your phone or something like that, or onto an email list. You need to be doing that as well. Yeah, that's my second one. So be you, and then also get them off of social media and onto your email list. Yeah. And then my third tip of all is really just find something you love and do it. And this just goes not even just with business, not even just with social media, but life in general. And it's kind of what I was saying before. It's really helped me to realize that you have to do what you love. Otherwise, you're not going to want to do it. And being a boss, being a business owner, being your own boss, believe me, it's much nicer to be sitting out watching TV than it is to be working if you don't like doing something, So you want to make sure you really like what you do. So even if you have to dabble around a little bit till you figure out what you like to do, that's what I suggest you do.
That is awesome. Are you ready to be a hero? On every episode of Gab Talks, we highlight an organization that is doing good in its own community. So now we'd like to take a moment to highlight the hero sponsor that brought today's organization to our attention.
Hello, world. This is Z, or you can call me Mr. Z. I am a web developer and I am also a consultant from Z World Webs. Today, I want to highlight the Spiro Foundation because this nonprofit organization is truly dedicated to arresting the spread of human trafficking. This includes prevention, education, recovery, and of course, technology. If you would like to learn more about the Spiro Foundation, please visit their website at www.spiro-foundation.org. And again, their website is www.spero-foundation.org, to which Spiro is Latin for I hope. Or you may scan their QR code. The link can be found in the show notes. So with that being said, my name is Z from Z World Webs, and let's develop a website Z World is waiting for. Thank you.
So I know, because you and I have talked, that you have many, many more things to share and teach people. So I would like to give you the opportunity to tell our audience where they can find out more information about you, which social media platforms you're on, and how they can reach out to you. And you guys remember, we're going to have all of these links down below in the description and in the show notes. So Robin, where can people reach out to you so that they can learn more about how they can come and work with you, like I've had the opportunity to do so?
Awesome. Well, I am pretty much on every social media platform as Robin Smith 2007. So if you are Facebook, I have a Facebook page, Instagram page for the same thing, TikTok, same thing, YouTube, same things. I've made it pretty easy for you. My Facebook group is the 6 Steps to Instagram Success with Robin Smith. We do talk about more than Instagram. I kind of got stuck with the name. It's one little thing I've learned about Facebook is once you get a certain amount of people, you can't change things. And yes, so I guess the bigger name people can, but like us, we cannot. So you hit 5,000, you're stuck with the name. So I'm stuck with Instagram as is in my Facebook group, even though we talk about other things. But it is what it is. So come and definitely join the Facebook group. That's pretty much the kind of I guess the hub. Everything else kind of comes out around that. Or like I said, hit me up on any of the social media platforms.
And do you have a website or an email as well where they can reach you?
Yeah, so you can come to my website. It is actually learnwithrobin.com. Nice. Pretty easy for you.
Yeah.
And my email would be robin@learnwithrobin.com is the easiest way to get in touch with me.
Perfect. So you guys remember, we're going to have all of that down below in the description and in the show notes. I'm telling you, Robin is amazing. I have learned so much from her in all this time that I've known her. I was so excited to bring her to you guys today. Make sure that you reach out and connect with Robin. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can get more content from us, and click the reminder so you know when the next episode is coming out. We'll talk to you soon. Hey, thanks so much for watching. We hope you got value today. We want to give a huge shout out of gratitude to our contributors. Please make sure you click the subscribe button below, and don't forget to click the bell up above to get reminders when we add new content.